What happens when one of Hollywood's toughest action heroes faces a battle he can't simply fight his way out of? Bruce Willis, known worldwide as the face of Die Hard, is now confronting his most difficult role yet, the fight against a devastating illness. From humble beginnings in New Jersey to the heights of Hollywood superstardom, Bruce's journey has been filled with success, love, family, and iconic moments. But today, his story has taken a heartbreaking turn, one that has captured the world's attention. In this video, we'll trace Bruce's life before Hollywood, his meteoric rise to fame, his relationships and family life, and the recent updates on his health that have shocked fans everywhere. Bruce Willis wasn't born into Hollywood. He entered the world on March 19, 1955, in Eider, Oberstein, West Germany, where his father was stationed with the U.S. military. The family eventually moved to New Jersey, where Bruce grew up in a working-class environment. As a kid, he struggled with a stutter that made speaking difficult. But then something remarkable happened. On stage, while acting in school plays, his stutter disappeared. That discovery sparked his love for performing. After high school, Bruce tried a number of jobs, working in factories as a private security guard, even as a bartender, before deciding to chase acting full-time. He enrolled in drama school, dropped out, and moved to New York City, where he juggled theater auditions with long shifts bartending in Hell's Kitchen. That gritty hustle became the foundation of his career. By the early 1980s, Bruce had started landing commercials in small roles. But his big break came in 1985 with the TV series Moonlighting. Starring alongside Sybil Shepherd, Willis played David Addison Jr., a charming, wisecracking detective. The show was a hit, and Bruce's charisma earned him both a Golden Globe and an Emmy. Just a few years later, Bruce would take on the role that changed his life forever: John McClane in Die Hard. Released in 1988, the film wasn't expected to be a massive hit, but Bruce transformed the genre with his everyman approach to action. McClane wasn't invincible. He bled, he sweated, he made mistakes. But that vulnerability made him relatable. Overnight, Willis became one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. Throughout the 90s and 2000s, Willis starred in an incredible run of blockbusters and cult classics: Pulp Fiction, The Fifth Element, Armageddon, The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable. He proved himself not only as an action star, but also as a dramatic actor with surprising depth. But behind the flashing cameras and blockbuster premieres, Bruce's personal life was just as eventful and at times just as dramatic. His relationships, marriages, and family bonds often became headlines. And as you'll see, those bonds would later become his strongest source of support when his health began to fail. In 1987, Bruce married actress Demi Moore. The couple became one of Hollywood's ultimate power pairs. Together, they had 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah. And though their marriage ended in 2000, their friendship endured. Even after the divorce, Bruce and Demi maintained a close bond, often appearing at family events together and putting their children first. In 2009, Bruce found love again with model and actress Emma Hemming. They married in a private ceremony and later welcomed 2 daughters, Mabel and Evelyn. Emma brought stability and warmth to Bruce's later years, and she has since become one of his greatest advocates and caregivers. Then in March 2022, shocking news broke. Bruce Willis was stepping away from acting after being diagnosed with aphasia, a condition that affects speech and communication. Fans worldwide were stunned. For a man whose voice and quick wit had defined his career, the diagnosis felt especially cruel. Months later, in 2023, his family shared an even more heartbreaking update. Bruce had been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, FTD, a degenerative brain disorder with no cure. It affects behavior, memory, and language, slowly stripping away the very traits that defined him. Through it all, Bruce's family has rallied around him. His wife Emma has become the face of his caregiving journey, speaking openly about the struggles and joys of caring for someone with dementia. His ex-wife Demi has also remained close, while his 5 daughters continue to surround him with love. In recent weeks, new and deeply personal updates about Bruce Willis's health have surfaced, offering a clearer glimpse into how he and his loved ones are navigating this difficult chapter. According to multiple reports, Bruce now resides in a second home specifically arranged for his care, Equipped with round-the-clock medical support in a calm, structured environment designed to keep him safe. This move wasn't about separation, but about balance, a way to give him the stability he needs while allowing his family to continue visiting in peace. Emma, his wife, makes it a point to be there every single day, ensuring that Bruce's younger daughters, Mabel and Evelyn, still experience the comfort of their father's presence, even in the smallest gestures and quietest moments. Though his ability to speak clearly and recognize loved ones has declined, what touches the family most are the precious glimpses of Bruce that still shine through. Sometimes it's a sudden laugh that fills the room with familiarity. Other times it's a twinkle in his eye, or the way he reaches for Emma's hand, with an instinctive tenderness that reminds her he's still there. These fleeting sparks of recognition have become treasures, moments Emma describes as gifts, small but powerful windows into the man they have always known, loved, and admired. But alongside these tender moments, Emma has faced an outpouring of public scrutiny. Some have questioned the family's decisions, but Emma has been candid in her response, reminding the world that caregiving is not a one-size-fits-all experience. It is deeply personal, often misunderstood, and filled with choices no outsider can fully comprehend.
Get the attention you deserve with a custom neon sign. We offer handmade neon signs. Our process is simple. Visit our website, glonio.com, and click Custom Neon Builder for an on-demand experience. Start typing your custom text, choose a font, color, and size. We will handle the rest by handcrafting your LED neon. We also produce high-quality neons to match your business logo by completing the form on our Business Neons page.
Rather than retreat, she has chosen to use her platform to raise awareness, not only about Bruce's journey, but also about the silent struggles of millions of families facing dementia. She has opened up in interviews, participated in an upcoming documentary, and is preparing to release her memoir, The Unexpected Journey, a raw and honest account of the love, grief, and resilience that define this path. For longtime fans, it is profoundly difficult to reconcile the Bruce Willis they grew up watching, the unbreakable John McClane in Die Hard, the charismatic hero who faced down impossible odds, with the reality of his illness. Yet within the walls of his home, his story is no less heroic. To his family, Bruce is still the man whose laughter can light up a room, the father who adores his children, and the husband whose love runs deeper than words. Even as language slips away, his presence speaks louder than ever, reminding those around him that the essence of who he is has not and will not disappear. Bruce Willis's story is one of resilience, love, and legacy. From a stuttering boy in New Jersey to one of Hollywood's greatest action stars, to a father, husband, and now a symbol of strength in the face of illness, his journey reminds us that behind the fame, there is a human being with triumphs and struggles like anyone else. His family's unwavering support is proof that love doesn't fade, even when memories do. What do you remember most about Bruce Willis, the witty detective from Moonlighting, the unstoppable John McClane, or the hauntingly emotional roles in films like The Sixth Sense? Share your favorite Bruce moment in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on the lives of Hollywood legends, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a story. Because while Bruce's on-screen journey may be complete, his legacy continues, and his story still matters.